Hi, boys and girls. Hi. How are you doing? Okay. Now, all right. Energized for inequalities. Next lesson. Inequalities. Okay. Inequalities, I'm not going to take too much on it because it is almost exactly like equations except the sign are different. The signs are different. Inequalities is like this. One amount here is greater than this, or less, or greater than or equal, or less than or equal. Those are inequalities because it can be one value or many values at the same time. Okay? Okay. Now, inequality. Let's say we have 2x greater than 4. So how much is x? Just like equation. You divide this one by 2, this one by 2. So this goes away. So we have x greater than 2. That's it. Just like equation. But it's not equal. It's greater than or less than or equal. Okay, now, but the point exactly that I want you to know in the inequalities, if you multiply or divide, only when you multiply or divide, you change the sign of the inequality. For example, if we have negative 2x less than 6, less than 6, how much is x? Well, you divide first by 2 over here, just like equations. So this, we got rid of this. 2 goes away with 2, and this one, 6 over 2 is 3. So what's remaining is negative x, don't forget the sign, negative x less than or equal 6 over 2, which is 3, which is 3, which is 3. Now, is this x? No, this is negative x. Negative x. We need the regular x, the positive x, what I call regular x. Okay. So what we have to do is multiply the whole thing by negative 1 in order to know what x is, the regular x. So it is, you multiply this minus x times negative 1, and then 3 times negative 1. Okay? So negative x times negative 1 is x. That's why we multiply it by negative 1. X, and 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. But since you multiply by negative number, you reverse this sign. So this one becomes greater than. So the answer is x, the regular positive x, greater than negative 3. Negative 3. Right? Right? So let's do this again. Okay? Negative 2x less than 6. Divide by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And then you get rid of this. So what we have left is negative x less than 3. Now, since we have negative x, we need the regular x. The regular x. So this is first step. And this is the second step. You will just simplify it. And then this is the third step. Third step is you multiply it by a negative 1 to get rid of the negative sign, which is what? Negative times negative is positive 1, which is positive x. So you reverse the sign. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you multiply by a negative, you reverse the sign. So the less than, this is less than, it becomes greater than. Greater than. Okay? So x is greater than negative 3. And here, negative x was less than 3. Over here, x is greater than negative 3. Okay? You can rewind the video on your computer when you need to. Okay. Now, another example of inequality, and that's it for inequalities. How about if we divide negative 5 x over 3 is greater than well, I don't want to make fraction because I want to make it easier for you. Okay, how about if we have negative x less than 10. Okay, how much is x? You multiply this whole thing by negative 1. So negative x times negative 1 less than, for now, negative 10, negative 1 times 10. Multiply this one by negative 1, multiply this one by negative 1. So negative times negative is positive x. But since we multiply by negative, we reverse the sign, greater than negative 10. That's it, negative 10. If you need to divide by a negative number to get rid of a value, then you also reverse the sign. Reverse the sign if you multiply or divide by a negative number. That is the rule. Okay, that's enough for inequalities.